Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at question 374, guess number higher or lower. The way we'll be approaching this problem is by using binary search. The way binary search works is that you have a lower bound and an upper bound, and you choose a number in between these two bounds to figure out how close or far you are to the actual guess. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is actually set your bounds. So let's say set the lower bound to 1 because that's what the question states, and the higher bound is n. Awesome. So once we have the bound set up, the thing that we need to check is actually have a while loop that keeps checking whether the low is less than or equal to the higher value. So this keeps the while loop in check. And we need to get the current value that we're actually testing for, right? And how does that work? The way that it works is we get the middle number in between the low and the high bounds, and the way it's calculated is using this formula. Awesome. Once we have the number that we want to examine, we send it to the API, which in our case is guess. You send it off, and then once you have the result, you actually check. If the result is equal to 0, basically means that we have guessed the right number, and you return the current number as is, because that's the thing that you need to return. You have to guess in which number I picked, right? So if the result is not equal to 0, the result could be equal to 1, and we need to do something here. And if the result is equal to -1, we need to do something here as well. So what exactly does this mean when the result is 1? Your guess is lower than the number that I picked. So this basically means that once you have your guess is lower than the number I picked, basically the number is higher. So it would be you're setting low to be equal to current plus 1. And when it's -1, your guess is higher than the number I picked. That means you need to reset the high value to be car -1. Awesome. So once you set up these values, this will keep looping through till we actually get 0. And then in the end, we just need to have a dummy return statement. And the reason why I say a dummy return statement is because we know that the result should be returned at some point within this while loop, because for sure we have a result. And in the end, we just need to have like a dummy return statement because that's a signature of the method. Awesome. So let's try compiling this and see if it's okay. The first test case is okay. Everything else is okay as well. Awesome. So let's talk about the space and the time complexity of this entire solution. The space complexity is O of 1, since we're not really using any additional space. And the time complexity is log n because we're using binary search. That's the reason why it is log n. If we went through the numbers from 1 to n, at that point, the time complexity would be n. But for the solution, since we use binary search, it's log n. Awesome. If you have any questions about the solution, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. It keeps me motivated to make more videos. Thanks so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.